Hi, welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea. Today I'm going to be showing you how to decorate a candle. I've got quite a lot, and I'm going to show you different ways to do it. This one's showing you how to do it with in a napkin. So the napkin comes as a 2 or a 3 ply. Now, if you peel it apart, you can pull it into 2 or 3 pieces, and that's really useful because you can use this patterned piece for doing your candles or for other projects, which you are going to see me doing some this week for decoupage, and then you have some tissue left over which you can print or stamp onto and use to make other candles. I'm going to just cut out this little scene here. I made a Christmas bauble. I'm going to show you how to do that as well in another video. I made a Christmas bauble using these tissues. Well, not just one, I made quite a few, and they were absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to cut around the little angels. You don't want it to be sort of, because it'll not melt in. Okay, so there we go. Look how beautiful that is. And then on the back you can put somebody's name, or you can put a Happy Christmas or something on the back. And you can do that with like I say, with a piece of this tissue, and you can stamp it. I'm just going to leave the little angels there. Okay, so that's holding on quite well. This is one thing I like about the napkin tissue. It tends to hold better than the normal sort of paper tissue. So what I use is greaseproof paper. It's from my local corner shop, and it's just £1 for 5 metres, 30 centimetres wide, which is the cheapest I've ever found it, and it's brown, which I don't know, it just helps me to see when I've done something right. So what you want is, you want your greasy side like that, and you want to lay that over your design. And like I say, with the napkin design, they do tend to stick on better than when you use sort of conventional tissue. And then pull that really tight around your candle, okay? And pull it really tight around your candle. And then you get a heat tool. Now these, you can buy these and Stampin' Up, you can buy them all over the place. I've had this one for years. You can see the wings coming through. You see that, the colour of the girl coming through, colour of the dress. You don't want to do it for so long that your candle starts dripping everywhere. Okay. Now what you can do is you can add things to it. So you can add a little ribbon around the bottom. You can push in little personalised or diamante pins, which is something I like to do. So then you can pop that into a little gift bag or whatever you want to do with it. Wrap it in cellophane. I've got some little gift bags I'm going to wrap mine in. You could even wrap it in a tissue, one of the napkins that you've used to make it. You do what you like with it. Okay, look at that. I'll do the Cath Kidston one, because they're quite pretty, aren't they? This is a great way to get an unusual and unique gift for somebody. I'm quite liking right, first of all I'm going to separate my tissue. So if you just flick the end, it'll come away. Now this feels like a 3 ply. So I've got that I can use to put someone's name or something on. It will say whether they're 3 or 2 ply. 3-ply. If they're 3-ply, then they've got 3 layers. So we've took 1 layer off. So now we try to get the next layer off. There we go. You will have a bit more pattern on that layer. You can see it, very subtle pattern. So that one might not be suitable. Now I'm going to look and see if there's a place where I can just go for the whole thing, or if I'm going to have to cut things out and put them on separately. So I like those bells. I think you'll see that around the edges you've got like a dotted pattern, and that's where it's like a selvage, that's where they've kind of pressed the layers together, so you don't really want that in your design. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the tree here and that holly there, and then I like the bells. I really like the bells, and I love the bowl as well. Because I like those. So I'll take my greaseproof paper, pop it on, pull it really tight. That'll stop it from going streaky, and just keep moving that heat backwards and forwards. Okay. And then what I'm going to do with this one is I've got some really nice, cute Christmas ribbons here. So I'm going to just use one of those, probably go with this one. Overlap it, just get your pen and just push it through. Okay. And that'll just hold your ribbon in place. And there's your little Cath Kidston candle. And now you can either pop that in a bag like the other one, or you can pop it in a clear organza bag, or whatever you want to do with it, or you can put it in cellophane, or you can make a box for it, whatever you like. Okay, there you go, it's a lovely little candle there. I'm going to make one final one. I'm going to make a little titchy one here, and I'm just going to show you how to stamp on using your tissue that you've taken off. Right, so for this one I'm going to just use a basic black archival ink and a couple of markers. I've got Real Red and Old Olive there, and I'm just going to stamp on, I'm just going to stamp on Santa checking his list. And there we go, we've got a lovely Santa with his little thing printed onto there, and that is going to go into a exploding box. So thanks for joining me for that, and I hope it was a really useful little video on how to get the best out of your serviettes.